On November 17, 2023, Friday, at exactly 4:14 p.m., an earthquake jolted several provinces in the southern Philippine island of Mindanao, specifically impacting the town of Marangani, Davao Occidental. The magnitude of the earthquake was initially recorded at the higher rate of 7.2, but was later revised by a team of expert volcanologists, reaching the heights of a 6.8 magnitude. According to PHIVOLCS, the tectonic plates epicenter was traced 34 kilometers northwest of Sarangani town and had a depth of focus of 72 kilometers. It was felt in varying intensities in Davao del Sur, South Cotabato, Sultan Kudarat, and Zamboanga City. After the quake, 6 individuals were reported dead and 2 missing. The emergency officials are now conducting search and rescues as a response to this life-threatening situation. This occurrence affected many businesses, towns, and especially the lives of many, potentially damaging or destroying one's livelihood and daily life. To provide more detail on the experience of some individuals, here's Sam Dominic Nalogdog for the report.
I am Sam Dominic Nalogdog reporting live from Sarangani province where a recent 6.8 magnitude earthquake has deeply impacted the community. Today we'll hear from individuals whose lives have been forever changed. Paumi nga dili jud lalim mawad-an og minahal sa kinabuhi. Mahimo ba nimo nga isulti ang mga panghitabo bahin sa imong anak pag linog?
Una man gud adto kay kanang nagduwa sila sa silingan ba. Nya wa ko gadahom nga maglinog, nya ingad to pa jud ka kusog. Maong agidali-dali kog kuha sa akong mga gagmay nga anak kay tungod sa akong kapanik. Unya, di naman po nako matabang nga kuhaon pa nako ni siya kay kusog naman jud kayo ang linog. Nya paghuman og linog kay dali-dali kog dong ato among silingan para kuhaon ni siya. Pero pag dong no ato kay nahugno naman ang ilang balay. Nya dili na ako makita na akong anak kay natabunan naman.
Unsa man pod ang mga aksyon nga gihimo sa probinsya sa gobernador o asa man ka namuyo karon?
Bilib kay ko sa among kagawad kay nihatag siyang tabang nga pinansyal para sa mga biktima. Nya gihatagan pod mi niya og temporary nga puy-an.
Unsa may masulti nimo sa mga nananaw karon?
Mangayo unta ako, di lang ako. Mangayo kog tabang kami nga mga biktima. Kay dili jud lalim mga among nasinati.
Daghan kayong salamat o condolence. Dili lang taangay maguol kay naay giandam nga hinabang gikan sa among istasyon o sa gobyerno. Here we are joined by the Governor of Sarangani Province, Ms. Jamir Miro. Governor, can you tell us what happened in your municipality when the earthquake hit?
Today, we experienced a very unexpected earthquake. Wala dyan nagdahom aning panghitabua. Sa pagkakaroon, we are ensuring everyone's safety. We are checking for residents who might need assistance and evacuate them to safe places. We are also providing medications to those who are injured and naghatag sad mi og mga relief goods sa atong katawhan.
Were there any injuries or casualties reported?
Yes, unfortunately, we received reports of casualties in our community. Nasa mga damages in buildings and homes, and what we're doing now is atong gitagaan og financial assistance ang mga namatyan og atong gipahilo na ang mga pamilya na naapektuhan sa earthquake.
And what would you like to say to the people during this time?
I advise everyone to stay alert and keep calm kay naapay possible na may tabo na aftershocks. Make sure to be in a safe open area, and sa mga wa pa kabalo, we're always keeping everyone updated in our social media accounts. Lastly, I humbly ask everyone for their prayers, especially during this time.
Daghang salamat, Governor, sa imuhang mga pahinumdum o sa malasakit sa imong mga katawhan diri sa Sarangani Province. I'm joined here today by Miss Queen Dumaog, a local businesswoman from the Sarangani Province. Can you tell us how the earthquake has affected your business?
Absolutely. The earthquake was devastating. Akong negosyo nga akong gihiguan sulod sa daghan nga tuig was almost completely destroyed. The building suffered major structural damage and we lost most of our inventory. Nakasakit sa kong dughan nga nakita na ko akong negosyo nga naguba sulod ra sa pila ka minuto. But even in the face of such a loss, I knew I couldn't let it end here.
Thank you, ma'am. Back to you, Danica.
Thank you, Sa.
Did you know that in a year, roughly 20,000 earthquakes are recorded? Well, now you know. For more fun facts and valuable information, let's hear Miss Mary Raika Nugal, a seismologist, who will explain what an earthquake is, how it occurs, and how it is measured.
Today, an earthquake of magnitude 6.8 occurred in Sarangani, Davao Occidental, impacting the region and prompting questions about the strength of these events. An earthquake occurs when stress within the Earth's crust due to shifting tectonic plates builds up and is suddenly released. This energy radiates in the form of seismic waves, creating the ground shaking that people experience on the surface. Earthquakes vary in magnitude, with some causing only light tremors and others capable of widespread destruction. And also, we'll talk about the Richter scale. The Richter scale is used by seismologists to measure the magnitude of an earthquake, which reflects the amount of energy released. It is developed by Charles F. Richter in 1935. This logarithmic scale allows us to assign a single number to each earthquake to convey its intensity. Here's how it works. Each whole number increases on the Richter scale from 4.0 to 5.0 magnitude means the seismic waves are 10 times larger in the amplitude. In terms of energy released, each step up indicates about 32 times more energy released. This exponential scaling allows even small differences in magnitude to reflect vastly different levels of energy and impact. Here's some examples. 2.0 to 3.9 is mild, which is slight shaking. 4.0 to 4.9 is noticeable. 5.0 to 5.9 is moderate, which is some damage to weak structures. 6.0 to 6.9 is strong, which has serious damage in populated areas. 7.0 up is major to great. Today's earthquake measured at 6.8, which indicates a strong earthquake. Residents should be prepared for possible aftershocks and stay informed through local updates. For safety, the public is urged to stay indoors if they are in a safe location, avoid damaged structures, and follow updates from local authorities. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Nugal. Up next, let's have another opportunity to gain more insight, particularly on how to use the Richter scale and finding the energy released in joules by a given magnitude. Let's all listen to a math professor of Holy Name University Senior High School, Mr. Renzo James Medina.
Now, we will solve for the energy released from the 6.8 magnitude earthquake in Davao, which hit the Philippines recently. For the first, we will write the formula down. Log E equals 11.8 plus 1.5 m, where m is equal to magnitude. Substitute the values of which 6.8, then solve, which will in turn make 22. Then, we will write each side using exponents and base 10, in which it will turn into 10 to the power of log E is equal to 10 to the power of 22. By using the inverse property of exponents and logarithms, we can then cancel out 10 log, to which E will remain, and that's which is equal to 10 to the power of 22, which will be our energy released from the 6.8 earthquake in Davao, of which it will become 1 times 10 to the power of 22 earths.
That's one way of showing you not how to react during an earthquake.
Before an earthquake happens, it's essential to be well prepared. Start by assembling an emergency kit that includes a medical kit, water, non-perishable food, a flashlight, batteries, and any necessary medications. You'll also want to develop a family communication plan. Make sure everyone knows where to meet and how to contact each other if you're separated during the event. It's also a good idea to identify safe spots in each room, like under sturdy tables or against an inside wall.
Well, what about during the earthquake? During the earthquake, remember to drop, cover, and hold. Drop down to your hands and knees to prevent being knocked down over. Cover your head and neck with your arms, and if possible, take shelter under a sturdy piece of furniture. Stay away from windows, heavy furniture, and anything that could fall like branches or shelves. Avoid doorways unless you know they're well constructed, as they're often not the safe place to be. And lastly, after the earthquake, stay alert for aftershocks, as this can cause additional damage. Check yourself and those around you for injuries and provide first aid as necessary. Avoid using elevators as they may be unsafe, and be cautious of hazards like broken glass or fallen power lines. Finally, listen to updates from local authorities and follow their instructions regarding evacuation or staying put. By staying prepared and knowing these steps, you can protect yourself and those around you in the event of an earthquake.
In conclusion, earthquakes are of unpredictable nature. With the Philippines situated along the Pacific Ring of Fire, meaning it sits on the boundary of several tectonic plates which are constantly moving and interacting with each other, this clearly emphasizes the significance of earthquake preparedness due to the country's vulnerability to such occurrences. In such an unexpected, dire situation such as the news recently reported, the Tinig Holy Namian news team reminds every individual to take action now by being well informed and prepared. Once again, this is Danica Cadirao reporting live on Tinig Holy Namian.